set to start it. And we're underway here in South Philly. And this is not going to wind up anywhere near the landing zone. So they're going to blow it dead, and they'll bring the ball out to start at the 40-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
63.
Throwing is Hurts. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he will go all the way. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles. Oh, man, what a start to this one, Greg. Right out of the gate, first play of the game. A big ball downfield for the touchdown.
I don't even think the fans have settled into their seats, Mike. I mean, you talk about a fast start. There was no settling into this one. This play caller wanted to attack early, and boy, did he ever.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. On the return, here's Mims. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Carr gonna look to throw right away. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Here's Carr throwing from the pistol. He gets that complete to Cedric Wilson. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But, Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot is critical. That's a great example why.
First down throw for Carr. That is caught downfield. It's Shaheed. He is in. Rashid Shaheed. Touchdown, New Orleans. A terrific play all the way around. Finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. For the return, here comes Britton Covey. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. On first down, it's Hurts. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Hurts now. complete. Hurts finding Smith, and an Eagle, first down. First carry for Saquon Barkley. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. Second down and 8. To throw, Hurts. He's going to run it.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short gain.
On third down, here's Hurts. He's going to pick up the first down and more. 12 yards there and a first down. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. A run up the middle with Barkley. That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. Willie Gay with the stop. They face second down and 7. They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. Harris Evans on the scoreboard. And we're back in Philly in a moment. Got to get this to the 25. Here's third down. Now Hurts. That is brought in at the 10. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. From the 4-yard line, trying to punch it in. First down and goal. Here's Barkley. Trying to create some space, but will not find much. He'll get a yard. They'll mark it at the 3. The ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal. In motion, the tight end Uzama. One more time, they try Barkley. And this one's blown up. It's back at the 5-yard line now.
It makes sense on 2nd and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have third down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on 3rd and goal.
Under pressure, and now he's going to go down back at the 8-yard line.
And that's a big-time play. It felt like they really needed it, Mike. That was a drive where the offense seemed to be in complete control. Anytime on the defense where you find yourself on your heels, you're giving up big plays, you're giving up fresh set of downs, you need a spark. You need something to change the momentum of the drive, and we'll see if that was it right there.
Well, a field goal would break the tie, but instead the offense stays out there. They're going to go for it on 4th and goal. This caught, and he'll take it on in. Devontae Smith, touchdown Philadelphia. Elliott on now for the PAT. He knocks it through, and the Eagles will move out to a 14-7 lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Williams now to return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. From the shotgun, it's Carr. Open man, that's Marquez Valdez-Scantling. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
This is such a critical moment in the game, that middle 4 minutes, the final 2 minutes of the first half, and then the possession to come out of the halftime break. So maximizing this possession here before halftime is critical. See if you can get a drive starter. See if you can get an easy completion to kickstart a 2-minute mode, and that's what they got here. Now they got to see if they can go down and steal some points.
That'll be caught downfield. It's Valdez-Scantling. That one good for 29.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off. Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts, and they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go in this first half. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. Now, Carr. Now a screen set up for Miller. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Saints going to use their 2nd timeout. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Now a handoff. Oh, a wrinkle. Here comes a reverse. Third and a yard. Carr working out of the gun. And he's in. Kendre Miller. Touchdown, Saints. Groupie now on for the extra point. He's got it. The Saints will tie things up. We are all even at 14. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. First and 10.
Don't touch it. Don't touch it.
Hurts. That's caught by Smith on the right side. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. 2nd and 7. Here's Hurts. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Pete Werner. And the Saints are going to get it back here just past the 35.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
First and 10 now from the 36. Here's Carr. That's caught by Hill. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. New Orleans' 3rd and final timeout, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go until halftime.
What now?
On 1st and 10, Carr. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
So, one half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half. Both teams look good on the offensive side in the first half. Will it carry over? We're about to find out. Second half is underway. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. To throw is caught. And he'll let it go deep for Johnson. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Far now. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
And he will finally be brought down. That was something a little more than a mix-up. That was an outright catastrophe.
Well, I think you and I here in the booth might kind of share the same body language and expression that coach does on the sideline. I think everyone's kind of looking at each other like, what exactly did we just watch? But in this case, he decides to go the other way and suffers a big loss.
That's deep for Olave. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson. And the Eagles will take over here just past the 30.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And tough running there. He's up to the 32. Tackle there by Cameron Jordan. Here's a 2nd and 9.
At the 32-yard line.
Once again, it's Barkley. Barkley's got the first down and more. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Here's 1st and 10.
No touch. Round up, Yeti.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. And this time they are ready for him. He'll be thrown for a loss. No big gain that carry. It's 2nd down.
Tackled back at the 46-yard line.
No touch. No touch.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. He keeps it himself. A terrific run there, all the way down to the 30-yard line.
That's good for an Eagles.
So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Great, set. No touch.
They'll run it here with Saquon. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
No touch.
At the 27-yard line.
No touch.
Hurts will work here from the pistol. Now a deep ball toward the end zone. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time. Now it's going to be third down.
Great. Set. No touch.
Hurts working in the pistol. Here's a shot toward the end zone.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning, being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown, and instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back in the field.
And they'll mark him down up beyond the 30.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that anytime a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We saw a great example of it here.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Carr. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through, and it's going to bring up a third down. Now Carr. That pass caught right side. Valdez-Scantling.
The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the first down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is, because they've already decided they're going to go for it on 4th down.
Possibly the play of the game right here. It is 4th down. They'll run for it. Wait a minute. A reverse. He's inside the 30. And he's going to take this all the way home. Rashid Shaheed. Touchdown, New Orleans. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his... Oh, look at this. It's a fake. This is caught. And he's going to take this into the end zone. I wasn't sure we'd ever see a fake extra point again, but this one works. So instead of 1, they get 2. Britton Covey now on the return. And he'll be out of bounds just past the 25. They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Great. Set. Crowd left, Yanni.
They'll start on the ground with Barkley. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Here's 2nd down.
No touch. Set. No touch.
They'll drop to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down. Hurts to throw. That's to the sideline and pulled in by Smith.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stomped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the 1st down. To the air again, Hurts. Got a man, it's A.J. Brown brings it in. And this will be a touchdown. They are within a 2-point conversion of coming back to tie this game. Big play for the Eagles as they will try for 2. Hurts will try it again. Oh my goodness, they were in field goal range, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Paulson Adebo. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Eagles 20.
A one-score game late, and you figure they got to have this one as they'll try an onside kick.
With the rule changes on kickoff, Mike, it's just so hard to really expect to recover an onside kick nowadays. There's a lot of people pushing for kind of a radical change to this. Hey, can we make it 4th and 15? Offense gets the go. If they convert it, they keep the ball. I'm not sure that ever happens, but we can see here, an onside kick, not much of a chance.
And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. On first down, Carr. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete. Chris Olave, the intended receiver. It's second down.
What now?
Now a give, but here comes a reverse.
The wide receiver carries on the end around. And it brings up
This crowd into it now as we get to third down. Olave is the motion man. They'll try and run for this with Kamara. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Now, an important extra point here to maybe salt this one away.
the kick is good. Makes the score Saints 29, Eagles 20. Blake Brookie to kick off for the Saints.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Covey now on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
No touch that. No touch.
A pistol snap back to Hurts. And this will be incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time. And it'll bring up second down.
Great, set. No touch.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it, continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
And we'll get whistles and a timeout, so they will stop the clock. Closing seconds, game decided, but timeout anyway.
Great, set.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th, and he's going to go down. The pressure, once again, too much, and that should wrap this one up.
So as an offensive coordinator, you have to have answers for what the defense throws at you. And in this case, your quarterback is sitting back there. He has nowhere to go with the ball on 4th down. He ends up taking the sack, and now your drive is over.
A handoff here to start the drive, but this will end up being a reverse. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So this one a win for the visiting Saints. They proved much the best in this one. Again,